Now let's take a look over an example when we're talking about vectors. Probably it's not easy when we just talk about the concepts, and then it's always good to see from the examples and then how in the IGCSE you will see the problems. It looks like this. For example, in the following diagram, you're given vector PR ordainate as U. See the bolt. See, right? It's a bolt. And then PQ is 2V. So PQ and PR given, and M is the midpoint. Midpoint means, so then this is implied, this is how we solve the problem. M is the midpoint of RQ, and N is the midpoint of RM. What does that imply? So you have to know, you analyze the information first. Whenever M is the midpoint, that shows you that the RM is actually equal with MQ, right? Or then it means, then also we can say that RM, or let me just write it here, it's equals to half RQ, or you can say in the ratio RM to MQ is 1 to 1 also. And the midpoint of RM is the N, right? So then it means also the same, Rn and Nm, that's a 1 to 1. That means Rn equals Nm is equals to half Rm. And then you see, oh, Rm is connected to this. So then that means it's even half of RQ. So that's how you analyze it first. Then only we see, oh, find in terms of U and V, what is RQ? So what is RQ? So then you see this is given the U, given the 2V. So then based on the previous discussion, we can tell, or we can make RQ, because this is just given PQR, we can make it as RP plus PQ. Remember, I just take the initial and the final location. So then that means RP. What is RP? We're given PR, right? So then the RP must be the opposite. It's a negative U. What is PQ? PQ is given. So then RP is negative U plus 2V. So that's it. Done. That's the first one. It's done. Rn. What is Rn? So then we know the RQ. So Rn. Now Rn. Oops, let me just use another color. Rn, we know that Rn is connected to RQ with this, right? So then we get the RQ. So Rn is 1/4 or 1/4 of RQ. That means, how about the vector? Does that imply also the vector? Because Rn RQ here is talking about the distance actually. But then does that imply also the vector also affected? Definitely. So Rn will be 1/4 of RQ. That means 1/4 of negative U plus 2V. Definitely you can just simplify the thing. And then the last part will be the PQ. Where is PQ? Or PN, sorry, my bad, PN. So PN should be, because it's PN is here, right? So now let's just connect PRN. It will be PR plus RN. Again, initial location and final location. PR is U plus Rn is 1/4, negative U plus 2V, which is, if we simplify, we got 3/4 U plus half V. That's it. So you can replay this video to see what it means.